Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi my loves, it's Destin.Choice and you're watching Choice TV. For today's video, I want to get on here and talk about the fact that television is essentially as dead as we know it. It's actually really messed up because, as we all know, we grew up watching television, cable TV, watching TV for background noise, watching things like Access Hollywood, Extra, daytime talk shows like Oprah, Ellen, Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, and even Steve Wilkos. And now these shows will never even fucking exist ever again. And mostly because streamers have killed a lot of this stuff. So several months ago, the Nielsen came out and they reported that streaming has gone up by 71%. That's a lot of damn people since 2021 who have decided to navigate away from traditional cable and traditional broadcasting to now streaming on platforms like Roku TV. People are buying Roku Cast, Chromecast, and a bunch of things like Fire Sticks instead of actually buying traditional cable, which costs $80 to $200. Nobody wants to invest into shit like that anymore because it's inconvenient. Let's be real. Who's going out of their way to turn on a television now to watch a movie or a TV show? Nowadays, when you go into restaurants, they're playing YouTube clips, DJ clips. A lot of us are watching broadcast live stream shows on TikTok and on YouTube. Who wants to invest into cable anymore? Who has a cable box? And it's gotten worse throughout the years. So you know what that means.
If you can't throw both big gifts, I understand. Throw what you can. Participate. Engage.
Former reality TV star and former television host of The Real, Tamar Braxton, is now on TikTok Live insisting that people send her gifts and gems and ninjas and shit so that way she can make some money. Because if you don't know, it's when people say things like, give me gifts, that translates into dollars.
Y'all, Tamar on here asked for these galaxies. She panhandling. I call the internet panhandling. Big and not the Braxton. Come on, Tony.
Throw what you can. Participate. Engage. But we need, and we also need 3 galaxies and 2 astronauts to get in the game. Are we in the game? Are we playing the game or we not playing the game? Let's play this motherfucking game. Okay?
Am I tripping?
Come on, everybody. I need 2 galaxies. Who's going to throw the galaxies? Who's throwing the galaxies? We in 3rd place, y'all. We need another galaxy. We need another galaxy. He's catching up. I'm trying to tell you what we need. We need 2 galaxies and an astronaut. Let's go. 2 galaxies and an astronaut. Yes, tap the screen. Tap the screen. If you can't give, tap the screen. Tap the screen. Thank you, Mrs. Dixon, for the galaxy. Thank you so much.
Which means they can convert it into money. And TikTokers usually get paid every 2 weeks to a month. Why the fuck is a former TV star, polished entertainer on TikTok Live begging? I'll tell you why, dummy. Because your favorite entertainers are out of work. They can't just go to a normal network anymore and say, hey, I want to, get a TV show, or hey, I want to get a big budget so I can get to this event and hope. Nope. These TV platforms don't got it. They ain't got it. They don't have the money to navigate anymore to invest into somebody who's not going to give them guaranteed numbers. They don't give a damn if you're a celebrity. They'll give it to an influencer before they give it to a celebrity. Ever wonder why your favorite celebrities were on hush when they found out TikTok was on the brink of extinction? This is why. They're losing opportunities and brand deals, and they're losing them to TikTokers and YouTubers like a lot of y'all watching this who want to be influencers, and that's why they're scared. And a lot of them are panicking, so they need to make sure they stay as visible as possible, but it doesn't stop there. Former platinum-selling artists B2K, Raz B, J Fizz, all them other people, I don't remember their names, they are literally on TikTok every fucking month insisting on donations. Why?
Y'all know what to do. Drop dinosaurs, drop lions, drop tigers, drop bears. Oh my. Let's go. Lulu, donuts, 500 and up, y'all. Let's go. Hey. Shaka, I see you. Go crazy. Nikki, thank you. Hey, let's go. 5 seconds, y'all. The glove's still up. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, run it. Let's go. We hit them where it hurt, though. You feel me? That's what we do. Nikki, I see you. I appreciate you.
Y'all are multi-platinum selling. You're a multi-platinum selling group. Why would y'all be trying to sit on TikTok and insist on people send y'all shit? Where's the fucking bump money? So Steve Wilkos, who we all know for being a daytime talk show host, recently got his show canceled, and he decided to come forth and say that he was not getting renewed for a 20th season.
So I just found out, and the news is being released, that my show, the Steve Wilkos Show, will not be picked up for season 20. NBC is getting rid of the whole division. Me, Karamo, Access Hollywood, we're all going away. Unfortunately, everybody in the division's going away. We're all out of work. We're all out of work. So I just wanted to, first of all, say to everybody that's been a fan of the show, I want to thank you.
So if you listen closely to his rundown, he basically said, yeah, we're all out of work. And something is really weird about that because Steve Wilkos recently got a lot of people questioning him because he's been on TikTok recently and he's been selling t-shirts.
All right, I got my new Mall Rig Golf hoodie in quarter zip. I love it. Look at this color. It's the best. All right, I got another pair of Bruno Mark casual walking shoe. Want to dress and look as good as I do? Get your Bruno Marks. Click on that orange button and get yours today. Mr. Mallreg here. Look at these pants. These are super sweet. These are like a lightweight golf or athletic trouser. These are baby blue, which I love the color.
Oh my god, look at this man. This man don't know what the fuck he's selling. He don't even know what the hell that shit even is. He don't wear shit like that. But of course, that's where the money is. People care about novelty. Your resume, and this goes for anyone in life, is irrelevant. Nobody cares what you did during or did in the past. They only care what you're doing after and now. The economy is shifting, especially television, and a lot of these entertainers you see on TikTok doing TikTok shop and TikTok lives, the money isn't influencing. The reason why they're doing this is because they're getting meetings and they're being told, okay, we'll only give you like $800 for a product promotion. Meanwhile, 20, 25, 30 years ago, they were getting six-figure checks just for brand deals because they were celebrities. Back then, the industry thought, well, if you have a following, you might bring in numbers regardless. That's not how it works anymore. If you're not getting thousands of likes, thousands of views, and if your face isn't plastered all over the internet, nobody cares anymore. Back then, celebrities just got brand deals just because they were celebrities. Now, nobody fucking cares. Welcome to the real world. Everybody and their mom is a celebrity. You, me, and the whole world. We can all buy verified checks and get 1 million followers in a year. So now, it's about what can you actually do? Can you actually sell products? So that's what they're doing. They're trying to see if they can get live stream benefits and to see if they can get sales on TikTok Shop. And that's what they have to do. They have to prove themselves and start from scratch.
Unfortunately, everybody in the division's going away. We're all out of work.
So in his explanation about why his show and many other shows are getting cut off, he actually kind of told the T. And by the division, he means this. So NBC Universal, which is a massive investor to a lot of daytime talk shows, they recently came forth and said, we have determined that the syndicated studio model is not sustainable given the preferences of local TV stations, which means no money is coming in, so we got to cut the ties. And then they say, which are programming more local and national news, community-focused programming, selected national franchises, and more. So the money is not money-yunning anymore. The same industry that try to make us feel small, that try to make us feel stupid for not getting all types of things like the jabs and not thinking on code and a bunch of other stuff and gatekeeping Hollywood for the longest time and letting certain entertainers only come in if they, pass the vibe check. A lot of these shows are now canceled. For example, Access Hollywood, hosted by Mario Lopez, gone, canceled. It's not making no money no more, so it has to go. Everybody rather watch Kai Cenat. Everybody rather watch iShowSpeed, Aiden Ross, and people like DDG and a lot of other people on YouTube and TikTok. Then E-News. E-News is a platform where a lot of people used to go to get their latest, hottest celebrity news. Canceled. That show is no longer coming anymore. Karamo, his new talk show that's been around for 2 years, canceled. That's not coming around anymore. Steve Wilkos and a plethora of other shows are now canceled. A lot of these people are out of work. When these shows get canceled, guess what happens? These editors, these people who write scripts, out of work. These people who do catering for these TV shows, out of work. These camera people, out of work. These people who do editing for these TV shows, out of work. These executive producers, these script writers, these people who outline and design the story outlets, story editors, out of work. So that should tell you everything you need to know about how the industry is moving and why a lot of people are starting to focus more and more on TikTok Shop and getting on TikTok Live. So big name creators have been making a lot of money lately off of TikTok Shop, where basically you remove the middleman. Back then, if you wanted your product to be promoted on a TV show, you basically had to wait for a commercial break, pay for a slot, which in most cases cost like $30,000, $40,000. They had to show it for like 10 to 15 seconds. And then they usually had to pay the network their fee. Then they had to pay the production team their fee. Then they had to actually pay the actual person who runs the TV show and brings the ratings in. And then everybody else got their cut in the end. And now with TikTok Shop, there is no middleman. Now I'm pretty sure y'all been going on TikTok. Y'all been seeing people like B Loves Life, who doesn't even really do YouTube as consistently as she used to anymore. Now she's on TikTok Shop.
What's up, y'all? I am live right now. I'm having giveaways, flash sales, coupons. Also, $25 or more is free shipping, baby. You don't want to miss it. Get in my live right now, baby.
When you see her on TikTok Shop, she's constantly promoting her sauce. She's promoting leggings. She's promoting all types of things like bras and t-shirts and all types of random shit. And now, the reason why TikTok has gotten kind of corny to me now is because it's turned into a big-ass QVC page. Where now it's everybody and their fucking mama trying to sell you some shit that you don't want or need. But we live in a world where now everything revolves around impulse buying. The reason most of y'all ain't got no fucking money in your account sometimes is because a lot of y'all are impulsively buying shit online. Because our phones and the shit on the internet is made for you to be glued to it and constantly buying shit that we don't fucking need. You can literally be scrolling on TikTok for like 2 hours, and one moment you're watching a fucking video to help you with your fucking studies or doing research, and the next minute you're buying a back scratcher because some bitch on TikTok said you needed it. So things have shifted, and now TikTok Shop is taking over. You got people like Nicki Minaj who have opened TikTok Shop, and you even have people like Jeffree Star who's always on live begging and fiending for donations. It's not that he's begging, it's just that Jeffree Star has now taken a lot of his products off of shelves and has now decided to put a lot of his products on TikTok Shop. Where now if somebody's randomly scrolling and wants to buy his product, they can easily do that. They can go straight to his website just from that link and immediately buy it, and boom, he gets a commission off of people buying his shit.
I probably go live 4 or 5 times a week. People look forward to it. It's entertaining. I'll make bacon in the morning and make $50,000.
I mean, you're so fucking entertaining.
Yeah. There's money there, yes.
$50,000 alive?
So when people, I don't get called a panhandler because I'm a real business and I show people how to make money on the app, and it's really great.
I knew it was coming.
We'll just hang out and I'll just chat and I'll do a Q&A and I'll just talk about my Vegas trip and what I did and and people will gift and support. But I'm also known as one of the biggest gifters on the app.
But there's 2 people there that you don't get along with.
That they don't get along with me. Got it. Okay, cool.
We're eating dinner. We want to get food and then come back to the hotel and gamble.
Oh, can we meet up with you to eat, or you don't think that's a good idea?
It's totally up to you.
We're back at the hotel? We're just gambling really quickly. We're gonna come eat.
Jeffree Star recently said in an interview that he makes over $50,000 a day on TikTok Shop, which to me sounded a little bit hard to believe, but because he has a product, he can easily do that. He can go on live stream, and he can also go on random TikTok lives and do random battles, and he can do random shit like go, share this live with a bunch of stuff that a lot of these TikTok livers do. And he can promote his product and make a lot of money off of that. And then on top of that, a lot of people are actually sending these people donations.
But I do appreciate everybody coming here. I do appreciate all my gifts you guys are sending me. Jodson, thank you. Thank you to everybody joining my team. Now, for the last couple minutes, we got to get these galaxies up, y'all. It ain't no way that I only got 4 out of 20. Like, my goal is 20. We didn't even hit the halfway mark. So, yeah, y'all can't let me go out like that. I need to see some galaxies coming through before I jump off this live. But shout out to everybody who's gifting, period. If you don't got it to get a galaxy, the roses and everything, don't think I don't appreciate it, because I do.
That's why you see a lot of these weird entitled people who get on TikTok and they be fiending and begging for donations and be having nasty attitudes when people don't give them any fucking money. I'm shocked to see Steve Wilkos on TikTok Shop. I'm shocked to see Tamar Braxton and B2K fiending for donations, because 10 years ago, they laughed at content creators, and now they want to be a part of the wave. But there's a big shift that's been happening, and the shift is this. Most people don't want to watch fucking Brandy or this person or Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie get on fucking camera and talk about like a product that they want to sell and buy. No one fucking cares. We live in a world now where you got to have a relationship and a connection with people, because authenticity is what sells the most. Having a connection with people is what sells. If you're a boring ass bitch and you're just a polished celebrity, nobody fucking cares. Like sometimes you'll see a lot of influencers and celebrities trying to promote like random shit that YouTubers usually promote. Like they'll promote random fucking video games, or you know those random little ads where they post and they be like, hey guys, so you know I'm selling this new flat tummy tea and this weight loss tea that makes me shit my pants and you guys should buy it too because I'm a celebrity. Nobody wants to see a random celebrity that you saw in a movie 20 years ago promoting that shit. A lot of us want to see Bonquisha from the projects promoting that shit. Because I'm more likely to trust Bonquisha if she says she lost a bunch of weight from drinking this fucking weight loss tea than someone like Angelina Jolie, who just has a name because she's a famous actress and a stellar actress. So things have shifted because of why? We have people like Aiden Ross. We have people like IShowSpeed and Kai Cenat. People want to watch people like that promote products. People like Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed are making almost $100,000 per advertisement. People like Wendy's, McDonald's, major news outlets, major brands will reach out to them and say, hey, talk about our product, talk about our sneakers, talk about this, and we'll give you $150,000. Those are brand deals that celebrities were getting at some point just because they were in a fucking movie. And now they don't even get these things anymore. Now it's like Cardi B said, brands are broke. They have to constantly compete with other entertainers, which is people on the internet. You know, I've mentioned this before and I'll say it again. You ever notice that when TikTok was on the verge of dying and people thought TikTok was going to go away, a lot of celebrities were very quiet. They were very much on mute. They eat and reap the benefits of TikTok, but yet they were on mute when they found out TikTok was going to die. Visibility is what pays the most. Somebody who's living in their fucking apartment would rather watch someone like IShowSpeed or Kai Cenat traveling the world than see some random person who got paid $5 million on a TV show, on a network platform that they have to subscribe to, that they have to go on their TV and change the channel to and watch. Back then when a lot of us were watching TV, it was because a lot of us had nothing else to fucking do. It was for background noise, it was for entertainment and much more. A lot of these daytime talk shows like Maury, Steve Wilkos, that shit does not make any money anymore. It makes nothing. But streaming is convenient. It's convenient because you can scroll, you can watch it. It's cheaper to produce where you just sit down and hell, even you can do it. Press record and you can literally sit down for like 3-4 hours and people will send you money. People will send you gifts. And on top of that, people will go out of their way sometimes to watch you throughout the entire 5 hours, sometimes even 24-hour lives because they're interactive and they're organic. Most people are not about to just turn on the TV anymore because it's fucking boring. Let's be real. A lot of times when you guys are on your TV, in your bed, are you guys just scrolling through fucking cable TV nowadays? No. Most of y'all are like literally scrolling through YouTube, scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Twitch because you want to watch somebody who's interactive and it feels like they're talking to you. TV is just polished and super inorganic and nobody wants to consume that shit anymore. So now brands like NBC Universal have to scrap these shows because they're not making any money. And as they said in their statement, we're not making any money and there's no benefit in this anymore, so we have to scrap and go in a different direction. We've seen the way the world works when it came to the writer strikes, right? We've seen how quickly Hollywood was so quick to be like, yeah, we're going to just go the AI route and find ways to save money so that way we don't have to pay these actors and these extras. And now we're going to find a way to like make artificial extras. And now we're going to find a way to like monetize people's faces so that way we could, you know, still make a profit and not have to worry about paying actors anymore. You see that now influencers are now dominating television where now if somebody even is in a movie or a TV show, they're using the same fucking actors in every single big hit film. And now influencers are now being featured in movies. Kai Cenat recently announced that he's going to be in the new Scary Movie. And guess what? Kai Cenat being in that movie will do so much more numbers than if they just threw someone like fucking Cameron Diaz in the movie. Like, he would make way more, like, they make way more money putting celebrities like Kai Cenat in these fucking movies than some random bitch who did a movie like 20 years ago and got an Oscar. The media in the world does not care about that. We do not care about Oscars and Academy Award winners anymore. We just care about who can hold our attention. And someone like Kai Cenat will bring in numbers. Like, I'll never forget, I was talking to this one guy, very wealthy, somewhat in the industry, and I'll never forget where he sat down and he called me. He said to me, he's like, okay, well, like, how do I pull in? Like, how do I get views? Like, I see you get views on your channel. Like, how do I get people to, like, come in, like, comment? Like, how do people, like, come into your live and just, like, comment like that? Like, how can I get people to just, like, comment and, like, talk to me? I remember I told him, well, you just got to be consistent. Like, you just got to put out content and then just engage and be transparent. And he's like, well, like, how do I, like, do that? And, like, how do I make sure people are, like, coming back constantly? Like, this is someone who's already in the industry, somebody who already seems like they have their head on their shoulders and already has a good amount of income. And they want to be part of the social media wave because nobody gives a fuck about you trying to like get on a new TV show, get a daytime talk show. Getting a daytime talk show now or a late night talk show or pitching a TV show just isn't fucking worth it anymore. It costs too much fucking money. Like, people like Steve Wilkos were making over $5 million a year from just doing the fucking Steve Wilkos shows, probably more when it comes to endorsements and being on actual network television. He was making millions of dollars a year, and now he's at a point where he's telling us, we're all out of work, shit is changing and things are switching up. Shit is not what it used to be anymore. Because nobody is going out their way to watch a daytime talk show. I'd rather watch a podcast for 1 to 2 hours, listening to the true tea about what happened to Super Nanny, or listening to the real tea about what happened to this influencer, or listening to what happened to this, or what's going on in, the war in the world right now, these new wars and these new explosions. I'd rather hear someone talk about that for 2 to 3 hours. I'd rather hear Bonquisha or Javier or Esperanza or someone from down the street talk about that than some fucking celebrity or some big name entertainer with a bunch of makeup and some veneers sitting at a desk talking like this, and they have like 50,000 cameras pointed at them. None of us fucking care about that because it's inauthentic. It's not real. So a lot of times now, these big name people who are on these big TV shows and hosting these events, they're jealous and they're resentful of influencers. Streaming, YouTube, all these platforms is what's killing TV. Now, as I said in my last video, Netflix has a whole section in their fucking platform where it literally is now airing podcasts, where now everybody can just go to Netflix and watch their podcast. They now have over 25 shows on the podcast section where you can stream and watch podcasts as if you're watching a YouTube video. Now it's all about who can get the most attention. And now these A-list celebrities, they got to navigate their energy to where is the most attention going. And most of the attention is going to YouTube, TikTok, streaming. But that's all I got to say on that. I want to hear y'all thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Give me your thoughts and opinions. And yeah, that's that. Choice out this bitch.